by combining the automation, the ability, all the softwares that are able to shift the production slightly to adapt to different things. For instance, we have a company in our portfolio called 3D iTex, which is focusing on producing composites material in a lot of different conditions and with a lot of variations.
So it has to be really customized.
Yeah, exactly. They need this customization.
Yeah.
And the fact is that being able to have this flexibility was only possible in Europe. They couldn't automate. It wasn't interesting to automate a factory in Asia, for instance, for this kind of production. So being a European actor was an advantage to them because it allowed them to be more competitive and in the end to be more present in this market.
And also to serve the European market from Europe.
Exactly, which is a second opportunity for them in being able to really function in a short loop, in a short supply with all the end users and the clients. Because in the end, you can have a much more precise and efficient way of functioning and of tracking your products, of establishing end-of-life and recycling channels than if you're on a global scale. If you stay at a European level, you don't need to go use satellite solutions and stuff like this.
Yeah.
You can remain, for instance, there's a company called Primo Inde, which is simply doing chips in textiles.
Yeah.
And you can track very precisely where things are going and better manage the whole life cycle of the product, which is more and more important as we want to use less materials.